Spam Reloaded, and are you university students and you think your voice is heard? We got some bad news for you. Your voice is not really heard. But we also got some good news for you. Spam Reloaded is the first student-oriented web radio that engages the whole student community, starting from Fountain University. Of course, it's a web radio by students for students. From the survey we ran, we found out that 66% of the participants want to product and present a radio show. So what we offer to them is soft skills and officially recognized practice. And how are we going to attract the audience? We will talk about them. As you can see, 59% of the audience wants music, 8% sports, 40% entertainment, and 26% news.
It's not percentage, it's individual questions.
Oh, okay. Whatever. From these results, we came to decide that our program is going to be organized by 3 time zones. More specifically, the division will be news section, infotainment, and music. In order to organize these and achieve sustainability, we created specific roles. The main categorization is the following. On the head, we have Chief Administration, and beneath them it's Communication Team, the team of Direction and Evaluation of the program, and the Production Team, and of course the radio producers. And so, how are we going to spread the spam? Social media is definitely the $1 million answer. We got our official website, our official Facebook page, our updated Twitter, and our brand new Instagram account. And from the digital to the real world, we got parties and events, contests and competitions, radio conferences with guests, and also posters and flyers all over the campus that will be promoting tools of Spam Reloaded. What's better than having an expanded network? Actually, we're excited to announce that in this room we have brand new collaborations with Community Unite and Giggity Gig. Apart from that, we welcome collaboration with other web radios and student websites from other Greek universities. We are also open to new partnerships and communication sponsorships. Don't forget, it's free, it's just a click away. But we need an income. That comes from events we're going to organize, sponsorships and collaborations we're going to build, as well as banners and ads wherever it's possible. And what's our part in the trade? Access to the most dynamic group you could ever ask for. It comes without saying that our producers is the core of this vision. But obviously, specialized support is of crucial importance. Support from the experts, technicians, mentors, the academic staff, and professional producers. Although we have the basic equipment and facilities, we never stop looking to improve, and we're willing to make use of any possible upgrade. Like it, share it, tweet it. Seriously! Seriously, are you still wondering why we're going to succeed? Because we are students, we are passionate, and we are reloaded. Spam Reloaded out. Spam Radio live on.
And Nichols, and we're here to talk about our experience of Athens 7 weekend entrepreneurial journalism during these 3 days.
I think it's obvious that we work a lot. We faced a lot of obstacles. We discussed about them again and again and again. But you know what? It was all worth it.
And actually, how couldn't it be all work? This is about the next step, our future. We created our own team. We learned a lot from each other, from our coaches, and we were inspired of their professional advices. Stop radio out, stop reloading on.
Thank you.
Okay, questions from our judges?
Yeah.
While we have that wonderful music in the background.
How many people are you going to work with?
How many unique what producers?
What is the size of your newsroom or your staff?
Currently, it's around 70 people, 70 producers. Meaning that we have a vast amount of human resources that's going to help us and make it happen, actually. And because it really needs to be done, because there's actually, it was already said that there's no student-oriented radio station in Athens, and the student voices must be heard and will be heard via Spamilot.
Okay, but how do you plan to organize the work on the radio with this huge staff that is not getting paid?
By the time zones. I mean, while discussing with coaches, one thing that was certain is that we need thematics. We need topics that the listener can identify himself and be really interested in that program, in the missions. So, the time zones is one first step, is the first step actually, because if there is repetition, meaning that each day from Monday till Friday there's going to be time zones spanning from noon to 10 p.m. It will be divided into 3 time zones: news, entertainment, and music. The listener automatically knows that when he or she will tune in, he or she is going to listen what he wants and stuff. I think it's the first step. After that, we have thought of distributing to other channels too, and also via podcasts and stuff, but our first step is categorizing into 3 time zones.
I don't know much about business, I don't know much about radio, but I know that when we have a student radio, we expect it to be experimental. So from your presentation, you will find out what is experimental. I found a lot of mainstream ideas. Can you say something about that?
Yeah, of course. Actually, first thing that we're really interested in is experimenting. Actually, the thing that the content and the management team is only with students and will be students is an experiment of its own. And secondly, the experiment will be the content, meaning that the news will be curated by students, the music will be selected and organized by students, and there will be no mainstream music, meaning that since the majority of our listeners and of the people that participated in the survey answered that they would listen to music, it was about 60 people that answered that they would want to hear music. 59, yes. So, we're not really interested in mainstream music. We're into creating some really, not quite alternative, neither underground, but you can understand that we're trying to build a free-form radio.
Hi, a couple of questions. First of all, traditionally web radios lose money. Okay. No, this is just the truth. And in fact, most radio stations have a whip, complement, and just have a very small income stream. So if this is about doing something on an amateur level and just making some sort of community thing, that's great. But as a platform in terms of a business model, it's difficult for it to actually succeed. And I don't see something that's really different. Also, you mentioned being students and not having everything. Well, any radio station that's young-based or youth-oriented has you as an audience, as a target group. So in a sense, it is a target group that's catered for. So what's unique? Finally, on a practical level, you realize that if you put any music online, you have to pay for it. There's AEPI.gr, which you have IFB, which you have to pay for.
Yeah.
So starting off, you're going to have money you're going to have to pay, and I don't get how you're going to be making money to pay for that.
Actually, the third question is kind of connected to your first question, so I'll try and answer both of these. Beginning, we have already discussed with the coach, who's a lawyer in Scenario, about the RP issue, and frankly, we don't really have a issue there because we are a university and we are actually financed, supported by the university. So yeah, it's actually kind of a donation. So the charge is very low. The expenses are very low, meaning that we don't need a high income because our expenses are quite low. So that's sustainable of its own. The only real problem is human resources and spread it out.
Sounds great. Sounds like you're going to have fun. That's the
That's the thing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.